A lot of parents are scared to let their children go because they're scared they're going to fail. But the only way we learn in life is to go out and try. And if we fail, that's how we learn. So we try to get the parents to understand that you're not going to be around always. You have to learn to let your child go. And if they're 25, 30 years old, they're no longer a child. No matter what their disability is, everybody has a talent, everybody has a gift. Everybody can live on their own and do things on their own with the right supports around them.
People often look at how much work this takes, and they know that my husband and I put so much into it, and they say, but are you facing reality? If Steve will always need support, you won't always be around to be able to provide that support. So what are you going to do then? And we look at each other and we say, so Steve, who is now almost 30, was only 26 when we helped him to move out of the group home and into this alternative, which means that he's not only had these 4 years, but we anticipate that we'll be around for quite a while and he'll have a lot more years. Could we do what people are suggesting and say, well, since you don't know what will be when you're old and you're not here anymore, to condemn him to living in the life that was a very restricted life in a group home, because someday there will be a challenge as to what will happen. We, as a family, have tried to put a lot of planning into place as to how there will be supports to pick up when we're not able to do it. But we can't let that fear for the far future influence what opportunities we're going to give Steve now when he's 26 and when he's 30 and 35.
My mom and my dad both had put it into my head very early on that I was going to need to make choices about my life because they were not going to be able to make choices for me all my life, and they wanted me to be able to learn the skills to be able to do it as independently as possible. My dad was all for it. My mom was kind of skittish at the time because she wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be mistreated and that I was going to be cared for properly, because she had done all my care growing up and my family as well. So they wanted to make sure that while I was spreading my wings and trying new adventures, that I was going to be safe, but also have fun while doing it.
I want to tell you something, and I want to be real honest with you. When I told my mother I was moving out, she didn't like it because my mother, she loved me, but she didn't want to let me grow. That's something that parents, they want to do it, but they don't know how to do it. And I think with people with disability, it's a little worse than that. They only see the disabled. They don't see the person that they can turn out to be. And it's all right to fall once in a while. When you move, yeah, you're gonna make mistakes, but you're gonna have to get back up and try again. Everybody falls. Everybody makes mistakes. And for those parents who have disabled children, yes, they are going to fall, but as long as you are with them. See, this is another thing. You are here to guide them, just like you would guide anybody else. They will need you to guide them. And while you was here, that would be the opportunity for you to guide them.